Time to bring the thunder. Let the heavens rage! Zeus!
Hello everyone, OPTCG is here with another gameplay video. Purple Luffy versus Blue Kuzan. I have lost the dice roll and my opponent chooses to go second. If you haven't already, subscribe, like the video and hit the bell to get notified whenever OPTCG uploads a new video. Thank you all at this point for the huge support. I appreciate it quite a lot. Decided here to take a mulligan, my opponent too. I was not really happy with my 5 starting cards. If you want to know which deck list I'm playing in this video, feel free to check in the description down below. You can click on the link and there you see the current deck list for this video. I'm playing here the Straw Hat version. So yeah, going first here, I have Zorojuro in my hand, which is not bad. So I'm able to play him on my turn 2 with leader ability, which I will definitely do here. But first, swing with 5 because blue can have some annoying triggers, especially if they play something like Red Rock or Gravity Blade. Top 5 search here, grabbing a Sanji. Makes definitely sense because I don't have something to play on 7 dawn turn. I have 2 big mons in my hand, which are, I mean, not too bad, but there is no Luffy Taro in my hand and also nothing which would make sense to play with Luffy Taro. So that's why the 7 cost Sanji. My opponent swings here with 6 into leader. I give him here a 2k. And now for 3, he plays, I think this is Sengoku. Yeah, on play you may discard 1 card from your hand. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and reveal up to 2 Navy type cards other than Sengoku and add them to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So let's see here what my opponent decides to take. And he takes, I think, the 7 cost Sakazuki, which has the on play. If your leader has the Navy type, draw 2 cards and activate main once per turn. You may discard 1 card from your hand. Grants up to 1 rested dawn to one of your leaders or characters. Going here into my next turn, leader ability going up to 7. We'll probably play Sanji here. Could consider to swing into his Son Goku because some of the lists will probably run also the 6 cost Jozu, especially because my opponent wants to go second, so he has some targets for his turn 3. Reading here the 6 cost Kuzan, which has the ability if your hand size is 5 or more, this character's cost +1. And on play, you may discard 1 card from your hand. Up to 1 of your opponent's characters cannot attack until the end of their next end phase. So I swing 5 first here. Probably 6 and then 7. Yeah, should definitely consider here to swing into his Sengoku with my leader. Just to get rid of it, in case if he would have played Josu, would have been so annoying for me. So yeah, unfortunate here. I could get punished now because the Josu's ability is required to be able to return one of your characters other than this card to your hand, and then he can return up to one cost 6 or lower character to the original's own in your hand. Which, if this case, if he wouldn't had any Sengoku on his field, he could not bounce back my Zorojuru, but let's see, maybe he does not have any Jozo in his hand, and I am quite lucky about it. So, I think I remember when we got the first spoilers of the blue Kuzan. Many people were thinking this could be the new best blue deck, mono blue leader. Could be broken, could be tier 1, tier S, but I think at the end, if I have to summarize the meta, he was released, and also now he was not really like on the top spot. Some blue believer and blue lovers, they definitely tried to play, but I think he haven't won any major tournament so far, so yeah. My opponent here swung twice with 5, I countered, then he played here his PRB02 blocker Marco for 4 cost, which is very strong. On KO he can draw 2 cards, but I can do here now a huge play as well, using leader ability ramping to 9 and play Big Mom to put his Marco on his last life position, and also of course heal 1 life myself. So like this, he was not able to profit from his on KO ability to draw 2 extra cards, and I think this was, in terms of his position, super annoying. Definitely also a little bit unlucky from his point of view that he did not had any 6 cost play, because I think Kuzan relies really on his curve plays. So also the 4 cost Porzolino, which has once per turn, if this character leaves the field due to an opponent's effect, you can discard 1 card from your hand instead. And on opponent's turn, if your leader has the Navy type, this character gains blocker and plus 1000 power. So my opponent would have definitely played differently, or let's say much stronger, if he could hit his curve on every turn. So let's see now at 8 dons if he at least has his 8 cost Garb. The 8 cost Garb says, on play you may trash 1 card from your hand, play from your hand up to 1 blue Navy type character with a power of 8000 or less other than Monkey D Garb. So he could basically play then his 6 cost Kuzan, which is really strong. Yeah. But he starts here with a Surge, so this signalizes to me there is no Garb play this turn. He takes here a 2k. It's the 5 cost Zephyr. On play, discard 2 cards from your hand, activate main. You may trash this character, return up to 1 character with a cost 5 or less to its owner's hand. So, I mean, probably super annoying for my opponent that he does not see his cards he needs. He plays another Searcher here again, so he has only 6 dons available. He finds finally a 8 cost Garb, which probably he will play the next turn. Let's see for 6 dons if he still plays something like Jozu or I don't know, maybe a Kuzan, anything else. He swings 5 here. I'm going to take this life because I'm not afraid of anything, and I have potentially another Big Mom here if he plays something for 6 and I could remove it. But he instead plays the Red Rock and bottom decks my Big Mom, which is, I think, also not a really bad play, but of course he basically is losing here a turn because he had to invest a lot of dons just to be able to remove 1 of my characters. So I have, I think, some options available. Big Mom, I don't think it is worth to play her here. I think either I go wide. With wide, I mean maybe the Sanji into Bonkley. Because if he plays the 8 cost Garb, my Bonkley is also an 8k body. Or I only play Sangoro here and try to apply pressure. But I decided here to swing 5, so my opponent counters with Jozu. Then I will probably swing 6 and 7. There is a 2k. You could have played here a 2k I already know from his hand, just to have a bit less information. Swing 7 here, he will probably take. He is 8 cost. Katakuri could actually also be a play, to be honest. But I'm deciding here to make a double play, because I think this is a really good moment here to play Mr. 2. Because I'm putting him in a position, in a quite uncomfortable position, because he knows Mr. 2 is definitely an at least 8k body as long as he plays his Garb. So my opponent on 10 dons. Question is if he swings, he starts with probably his Garb play here. Yeah, Garb. Let's see what he plays into it. I think the Kuzan will be very strong because he could make one of my characters not able to swing, but he instead played his 7 cost Sakazuki, which is really strong. So he can draw 2 cards. And activate main, you may discard 1 card from your hand, grants up to 1 Restaton to one of your leaders or characters, which means he can then draw 1 card again. I think that's why he probably... Ah no, he drew because of the 8 cost Garb, I think, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, because he has to trash a card away, and his leader ability says when he trashes a card away with an effect, he can draw the same amount of cards. So he swings 5, I'm countering out here. And he has 2 dons open, which could signalize the Ice Block, Pheasant Beak. That's the 1 cost counter event, which was basically made for the Kuzan. Counter up to 1 of your leader or character gets plus 4,000 with this battle, then discard 1 card from your hand, which is quite good. Because you can actually filter your hand, so you can discard a brick and draw 1 and hope you draw into a counter with your leader ability. So here I swing 7 into leader and I draw 1 with the Sangoro. I could play Katakuri here. Leave 1 don open for Gum Gum Giant. So he takes the 7k swing. As he has no blocker, I could also try to bring him to 0 life actually. And I have Usohachi for the next turn. If he wants to play his blocker Marco, which is now in his life, I could just rest it. So I swing 9 here. Just because I know there is the 1 cost event, which gives him plus 4. And then he has to give another counter as well. So he discards first. Leader ability he draws, or... Okay. And then he draws. Alright. I swing another 9. Okay, I decide here to swing quite heavily. So I probably want to force him to go to 0 life. Or to use his 1 cost events. The 1, it's already gone. Yes, he indeed does use it again. It's quite good. I have also a little bit to take care because, I mean, he could technically swing also with his small characters, but I mean, he has to attach 3 dons for the Tashigi and 2 dons for his Sengoku, but technically it would be possible. So I swing here 7, because he has no dons open, so if he wants to protect himself, he needs to give me 2 cards here, and he indeed does it. Okay. I think I have here the Onami play, a blocker. It's always good trashing, probably a brick here and draw 2 cards. So I can afford here to swing only 5 with 1 card in his hand, and either he takes it or he has 0 cards. He's going to take it. Yeah, playing Onami here. Trashing, probably Big Mom. I mean, it doesn't even matter what I trash here. Yeah, Luffy Taro, drawing 2 cards. 1k counter and the brick. So I have here my Gum Gum Giant. I have a blocker. My opponent has 3 cards. I have 2 lives left. I don't know if it's worth for him to go for game. Maybe playing the blocker Marco can help. I definitely need to make sure that Usohachi is in my hand. So for 3, he is going to play Hina, which has the activate main. You may rest this character and trash 1 card from hand. Up to 1 of your opponent's characters with an original cost of 4 or less cannot activate blocker during this turn. Which is a quite good play. So my blocker here is not worth. I mean, does not work anymore because I'm not able to use the blocker ability. So he has here potentially 3 big swings. So, but the risk here for him is all of his swings have to connect. So he starts with a 9k swing. I can actually take this just to see if there is anything. Counting here the amount of dons he has available, because if is there anything you see for my life? Another Gum Gum Giant. Maybe I could have played differently the last turn and used 1 don less, just to be able to have 2 dons open, but I think it will not change much. I mean, he swings here with another 9, and now I can bait him into going all in, because he has only 5 dons available, which is a 10k swing, which means Gum Gum Giant plus a 2k and it's over. Basically, I could just swing big. So I can actually take this. Just if he would use his effect. Ah, yeah. This was a risky because I forgot about his Sakazuki effect, because he's able to discard a card and then he can get a rested don. So he swing actually with 11 here. Right. So I do a Gum Gum Giant here, definitely. I'm going to draw 2. And I see 2 bricks at this moment. And, I mean, I would have it on the spot as well. I have the Onami and I have the lot I did draw from my life. So, yeah, from this point on, I think there is nothing my opponent can do. I win the game. Thank you so much for watching it, and see you in the next one. GG and bye-bye.